Well, hello everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. Holy cow! I never knew that my brother could play trumpet like that. Woo! Anyway, we tell jokes, you laugh, but first say hello to everybody there, Guy.
Oh yeah, well, guten Tag, everybody. Good to have you here with us.
Below me is homeless Charlie. He's got his wig on to keep his ears warm on these cold winter nights. Say hello there, homeless Charlie.
Well, hello to everyone.
And what we do is we tell jokes, but before we tell jokes, we have a point of conversation between the three of us. Ready? Gentlemen,
it's up to you.
You decide to package and sell cow manure. Now, the question is, what is the brand name you're going to use, and what is its purpose?
I don't know, but all the salesmen will have to talk like this.
Well, do you have a name for it?
I was thinking, it could be holy cow compost.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it.
Well, our motto will be manure happens.
Manure. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. That's G rated there, buddy.
I'm trying my best.
What a surprise. Homeless Charlie. You decide to package and sell cow manure. What is the brand name and what is its purpose?
Well, this is an easy one. Obviously, it's to fertilize, but the name would be plant patty poop.
Plant patty poop.
I like that, yeah.
Talk about a G rating. Well,
that's G.
Mine would be, I would be packaging it for churches.
Oh, good.
Interesting.
For their flower beds, and I would call it holy crap. That's what I would call it. Dr. Fanpacker, tell us a joke.
All right, well, I have a poem. I don't do this very often. And it's more, prose, okay? It says, I dig, you dig. We dig, he digs. She digs, they dig. It's not a beautiful poem, but it's very deep.
Oh my goodness, there he goes. Almost Charlie, tell us the joke.
Well, Christmas time is really great because you can shout, "Don't come in here," and people think you're wrapping presents. Yeah, when you just want to drink wine and not share your chocolates with anyone.
Don't come in there. Okay, guys, I got a song for you.
Hold on. I'm almost ready here.
Well, speaking of drinking,
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I've been drinking, so I hope I get it out. There once was a young girl named Rose who had a very sniffly nose. It was chock full of snot, believe it or not. In December, the whole damn thing froze. Bum, bum. Hello?
Oh, you finished. That was beautiful. That was the best one I've ever heard from you.
Dr. Fanpacker, tell us a joke.
Okay, so I heard a report that President Joe Biden decided that it was time to do some public relations at the local Washington, D.C. nursing home.
Yeah.
Okay, so he began his tour by walking down the main hallway. He passed by this little old man, and he didn't seem to notice him. So he backtracked, and he went to the little old guy, and he says, "Do you know who I am?" And the little old man looks up at him, and he says, "No, but if you go to the front desk, they'll tell you your name."
Ta-da-da! That's an old folks memory joke.
That's right. No, it isn't. Okay, well, hey, let's go on to homeless Charlie. There's no more to it than that. Go on.
Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, here's a fun fact.
Oh.
for a boy named Sue than it was in 1969.
Very
Indeed,
good.
indeed.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know that I drink too much, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, we know, we heard.
Well, it's because of stress in my life, right?
Oh,
And so I go to my doctor. I say, you got to help me out. What should I do? And my doctor says, well, you should have an additional drink just before you go to bed every night. Just before you go to bed, have
Oh.
yourself an extra drink. Well, guys, I haven't been sleeping for the last 4 months. But I'm happy as can be. That's what I am. Dr. Fanpacker, tell us a joke.
Oh, Val, I was outside the bar and I saw this lawyer drives up. He parked his brand new Lexus right there, but as he opened the door, a truck came roaring by and completely tore the driver's door off. The
Oh,
lawyer immediately grabbed a cell phone and dialed 911. And when the policeman arrived, he was still screaming hysterically. He's going, oh, my neck Lexus, it's brand new. It's completely ruined. They'll never be able to fix it no matter what. And the lawyer finally, calmed down a little bit. And the policeman goes, I can't believe how materialistic you lawyers are. You are so focused on your possessions that you don't notice anything else. When the lawyer says, how can you say that? And the cop goes, didn't you notice that your left arm is missing from the elbow down? It must have been torn off when the truck hit you. And the lawyer looked down at his left side and he goes, oh my God, my Rolex.
where's my Rolex? Oh boy. Homeless Charlie, tell us the joke.
well, today I just took some time and I cleared out some space in the freezer. And it sounds so much more productive than I just polished off another pint of ice cream.
Good for you. Is that for you?
I just adopted a baby.
Is that
Okay.
an insult?
There you go. Next time, do it with your mouth.
But you guys know that I used to play in a Caribbean band.
No.
Boy, I must have missed that one.
And
Yeah.
what we're doing, we had to hire a drummer, and this lovely gal comes in. I mean, absolutely stunning. And so I said, you're the drummer? And she said, yes, I am. And I said, okay, here, I want you to play with my bongo. And she said, sir, I'll have you know I'm married. That's what she said. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah, keep going that. A teacher friend of mine was talking to her students one day, and she wanted to know how many of them were Yankees fans. New York Yankees, all the hands go up except for one. And she goes, okay, Bobby, what team are you a fan of? When he goes, the Red Sox. And the teacher goes, well, why is that? Says, well, my parents are both Red Sox fans, so I'm a Red Sox fan too. And the teacher goes, well, that's not a good answer, Bobby. If your parents were both morons, would you be a moron too? And he goes, no, that would make me a Yankees fan.
Oh, baseball. I'm not a Yankees fan. I'm not a Red Sox fan. I don't even like baseball.
No?
That's what I don't like.
Oh,
Whatever.
Homeless Charlie, tell us the joke.
Oh, well, I wrote a little note the other day and I said, dear algebra,
oh,
please stop asking me to find your ex. She's not coming back, and I don't know why either.
oh,
Why?
that
Oh,
was good. I like
very
that. Nice
clever,
little
very
addition
clever.
there. Whew.
Tricky.
Well, you guys don't know this, but when I was in high school, I was the captain of the football team. Yeah.
The what?
I'll never forget the very first time I scored.
No,
Yes.
when was that?
Well, you should have seen her. She had quite a set of pom-poms. That's what she said. Dr. Fanpacker, let me see what time it is, sir. Oh, we're okay. Go.
Okay, so Mrs. O'Malley's at home and she hears this knock on the door.
Uh-huh.
She goes to the door, and it's the foreman from where her husband works.
Yes.
When she says to the foreman, says, "Why are you here? Is there something wrong?" He goes, "Val, I hate to inform you, but your husband died today." She goes, "Oh my God, he died.
Oh,
What happened?" Says, "Val, your poor husband, he fell into a vat of beer and drowned."
oh,
Oh my goodness. She said, "Tell me, did he suffer?" And he said, "Val, I don't think so. He got out 3 times to go to the men's room."
before he died. That man liked beer.
Oh, yeah.
Almost Charlie.
Well, this is a tip, and it's really just for your information.
Oh,
Not all relationships will lead to marriage, but some will help you discover new restaurants.
Well, there.
there you go.
One
Yeah.
out of two ain't bad. Well, because
No.
I drink too much, when I was married,
Yeah.
I used to come home and I had a lot to drink. All right. And she would scream at me, "Why do you keep coming home half drunk all the time?" And I said, "Well, that's because I ran out of money. That's why."
There you go.
Last one, Dr. Fab Hacker.
All right. Well, we have this woman that lives up the street from us. You know, she's not the sharpest pencil in the bookcase, you know. So she comes over, she tells me, says, last year she replaced all the windows in her house with those expensive double pane energy efficient kind.
Yep.
But this week she got a call from the contractor complaining that his work had been completed a year ago and he had yet to pay for them. And she goes, "Well, listen, you know, just because I'm a blonde does not mean I'm automatically stupid." And she proceeded to tell him just what his fast talking sales guy told him the last year, namely that in 1 year, the windows will pay for themselves.
So
So she hung up and she hadn't heard anything back yet. I bet he felt like an idiot.
well, I absolutely. Almost Charlie, last joke.
Well, we're all aware of all this new electronic equipment that we have today. But I don't know if you ever noticed microwaves, they have like 32 buttons, but you only need about four, including the number buttons. So be honest. Have you ever used the 7 button?
I haven't. Have you, Dr. Fanpacker?
No, not that I know of. Yeah.
You guys know that I'm so old.
How old are you?
I'm so old that I was terrified last night because the police came to my house and broke down my front door and I almost got arrested. You know what for?
No, what for?
They caught me sniffing prunes. That's
Well, I
anyway,
hope they had.
this
I
is
hope
the,
they had. I hope they had something to go on.
this. Well, oh, I like that one too. This is the Comedy Thief saying goodbye. We're glad you guys are here with us, and it's been wonderful. But oh, I almost forgot. Before we go, we're going to invite a very famous person to be on our next video. It's right here on this this script sheet here, and we're going to invite the very famous from The View. We're inviting Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi.
So Whoopi, we want you to
that?
check in to Funny Old Guys at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And Whoopi, you're going to be on our very next video. But if you don't check in, Whoopi, what a name. If you don't check in, Whoopi, in 24 hours, we're going to put you in the trash bin. So this is a Comedy Thief saying goodbye, passing it along to Dr. Fab Hacker for his farewell.
Well, farewell, everybody. Off to you to saying. Before I go, just remember to do this. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
Very important. There we go. And Homeless Charlie, say goodbye to our boys and girls out there in video land.
Ooh.
Well, goodbye to our boys and girls out there in video land.
You're getting better and better and better. Everybody wave goodbye. We'll see you down the road. Everybody wave.
It's the